Leo, we are in the height of your season this August, and taking a quick peek up at the stars, we do have Venus retrograde in your sign all throughout the month of August. And this is really bringing up themes of self-love, self-worth, identity, and expression. There's really a lot of energy that is passing through you this month, and a lot of focus on who you are and how you value yourself. I do also see some disparities as the Sun and Venus in your sign square off with Jupiter and Uranus in Taurus, which is your 10th house of public image and career. So the way that the world perceives you at large, or how other people perceive you, may be very different than how you perceive yourself, and there could be some sort of rectification that is happening there, or some sort of incongruence that you are working through this month. We do also have some changes that could be happening in a very close relationship, but all of this is really coming back to you, Leo. And so before we really dive into the tarot, I want you to really pause and take a moment to ask yourself, what is it that I really want out of this month? If you're excited for this month's reading, then definitely be sure to hit like, subscribe, and the bell notification so you can always stay up to date with what's in the cards for you. For those of you who are brand new to my channel, my name is Michael, and I utilize tarot and tropical astrology to intuit monthly forecasts for your zodiac sign. For those of you who are ready for a deep dive, you can find all of my links in the description box down below for personal readings and distance Reiki sessions, as well as all of my other social media accounts. So as I'm shuffling the cards for you, Leo, I just want to give my quick disclaimer that this is a general reading, meaning not all of the messages that are in this video are going to be meant for you. It's up to your own intuition and discernment to figure out what applies to your own life and what should be left behind for somebody else. If this video just doesn't resonate, don't try to make it fit. Nothing went wrong, it just wasn't meant for you. You're more than welcome to check out the other videos on my channel, however, maybe for your moon or rising sign, there could be messages for you there. I am also going to be talking quite a bit about the astrology this month and giving you some key dates that you should be paying attention to. So maybe it might be a good idea to write some things down, particularly this month. We are starting off this month with a full moon in Aquarius on August 1st, and this could really be causing some sort of disruption to your happiness or harmony in a relationship, with the 10 of Cups coming out in reversed first. We do have the potential for you to be ending a relationship. That's certainly one way of interpreting this energy. But I actually see that this is really more a disruption to how you view relationships. You know, I think a lot of people believe in this sort of happily ever after kind of imagination of relationships, where it's like you find your person or you find your people and then that's it, the story's over. But I feel like there's some sort of reality that is coming to you in relationships to other people this month, right out the gate. If you are single, this could also be representing a close person or friend, someone you have some sort of tie with or commitment with in some way. It really feels like there could be a breakdown in harmony at the beginning of this month. And I don't want you to freak out about it, but it does make a lot of sense with the full moon in Aquarius, your opposite sign, which rules over your 7th house of relationships, commitments, and partnerships. I will say in general, the first part of August is a good time to stay busy and to work on things, to really work on your own happiness, interestingly, with the 9 of Cups. I'm even wondering, with the 10 of Cups in reverse and the 9 of Cups upright, maybe some of you are having this moment in August where it's like, you know what, I can't really focus on anyone else's happiness but my own right now. I can't make other people happy. I have to make sure that I'm happy and that my cup is overflowing before I am taking care of other people or making myself responsible for their well-being. And that's not to say that you should just be neglectful and abusive towards people. I don't want to make it as like a pendulum swing by any means. I think there is a kind way to navigate that. But I really do feel like there's a lot of focus on you figuring out what it is that you want and what it is that you want to achieve in your life. I do feel like a lot of you are learning to appreciate solo time and time with yourself and how to be happy with yourself. That's something that could be really important this month. Self-care is huge as well, so definitely pamper yourself. If it is your birthday, definitely give yourself a little present. Really love on yourself. I really do see this with the Nine of Cups too. But I actually do feel like there is something that is coming in that feels like a wish come true or some sort of fulfillment that is happening for you. This might be involving Mars trining Jupiter in Taurus. We have Mars in Virgo. And for you, there could be some sort of financial gain or celebration, especially looking at things involving career. There could be some sort of promotion. There could be some sort of achievement. I feel like there's actually recognition at the start of this month. And maybe you're celebrating something that you feel you should be celebrating with others. But I don't want that to sour this joyous occasion for you, Leo. What else do we have for Leo? Show us clearly, please. But yeah, the first part of August really does feel like a time to get things done, especially when we are looking later on this month. This Virgo season, we have Mercury retrograde right as the sun enters Virgo on the 23rd. So it's really important to get things done before then, or to kind of have a contingency plan thereafter. We do have Mercury in Virgo trining with Jupiter in Taurus. So again, there could be some sort of communication that is happening regarding finances or in work or in your career that is giving you opportunities to expand or grow, especially financially, but also gaining some sort of recognition as well. I really do feel like there are gifts that you are receiving this month. Interesting. We have the Ten of Swords with the Ten of Wands. Ten of Swords is actually in reverse. I feel like a lot of you are just powering through a lot. You're not letting yourself be defeated. This is actually very, very interesting energy. I'm feeling like you are very energized this month. And I think if you are feeling a little wary or you're feeling like you need to recharge, a good day to do this, a good day to pamper yourself and engage in some much needed self-care, Leo, is actually the 13th. This is when we have the Sun conjunct Venus in your sign. This is honestly the best part of this Venus retrograde. And it feels like it's going to give you some ability to push through something or to kind of rally. It's actually interesting when I saw the Ten of Swords in reverse, because the first word that came to mind was Lazarus. I feel like there is some sort of resurrection, and despite all odds or against all odds, you rise up to the occasion and you are conquering something. You are finishing something. You are completing something. You are very, very impressive this month, Leo. And I feel like in general, the middle of the month, starting from the 13th, even to the 17th, when we have a new moon in your sign. This is a really beautiful opportunity to manifest. And especially for you, with this being in your sign, there could be something about recognition or, just feeling better in yourself. What else do we have for Leo? Show us clearly, please. Wow, the Magician. We were just talking about manifestation. Make a wish this... If you have a birthday this month, make a wish. I feel like there is a wish that is coming true. I get that with the Nine of Cups as well. And it's almost like the thing that you actually want is what surprises you. I'm getting that with the Ten of Cups, because I feel like with the Ten of Cups in reverse as sort of a past influence here, kind of starting this reading off, there was this kind of dream or picture of what you thought happiness had to look like for you, what relationships had to look like for you, what success had to look like for you, what family had to look like for you, whatever it is, you put a condition around your fulfillment or around what your life had to be. And instead, I feel like you are finding true happiness in a way that kind of goes against this this vision or this image, this standard that you may have internalized from your upbringing or from society. And I feel like you're going to be very successful in manifesting your happiness, in manifesting an outcome that feels very new to you. There is a new desire here. There is a new source of happiness here, and I feel like you are going to be able to achieve it. We do have, along with this new moon, Uranus forming a square in Taurus. So again, Uranus is in your 10th house of career and public image, your legacy, your role in the world at large. And there is some sort of conflict here with the moon, with your emotions, with how you feel your essence is. Maybe that's what the 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands is here. You know, there could be a lot that's happening at work. Maybe there is a lot that's being put on you. I almost feel like someone has tried to sabotage you this month, Leo, but it actually ended up turning against them because it made you look so much more capable. I am thinking this is primarily in a work situation, but this could also be in another context as well. You know, these are general readings, so it is important to kind of be fluid with the way that these energies are coming in. They thought they could keep you down, Leo, but you ended up shining brighter. You ended up shining brighter. What else do we have for Leo this month? Interesting. We have the Nine of Pentacles, which is quite an interesting card to pull with Mercury going retrograde in your second house of Virgo, which has to do with finances and security. I feel like you're rethinking finances, however, and it's interesting connecting with this group because I do feel like you are coming into a place of greater stability. You have more of a financial plan this month, or you're making financial plans this month, or it's just a good time to reevaluate and reassess your finances. I even feel like for some of you, there is now a greater level of abundance. And because of that, you're rethinking what you want to invest in. And I mean, it's very interesting because I feel like you're working very hard to find a sense of stability this month with Mars in Virgo. And I do feel like you will achieve it. Even if it is like your sheer force of will kind of powering through something, you will have stability. And ultimately, the Nine of Pentacles is this energy of appreciating your own space, your own privacy. And that also does feel really important this month. Regardless of whether or not you're in a relationship or you're single, it feels like you're loving on yourself. You're taking care of yourself. Again, very similar energy to the Nine of Pentacles here. I'm actually noticing that we have a lot of nines. We have 2 9s. We have 3 10s on the table. It feels like there is a beginning and an ending for you this month. 9s represent the completion of cycles. 10s, which reduce to a 1, represent newness. And specifically 10 for me is like acknowledging that there is a cycle that has come to a close and there is a new cycle that is being birthed from it. So there could be some sort of change, especially for you in career or in relationships, but it feels like it's a brand new beginning and you're celebrating. You're looking really good. You're taking care of yourself. You're taking better care of yourself. And I feel like once you have pushed through something, You're done breaking your back for others' approval. And it feels like this intense pressure. I'm reminded of how coal is pressed into diamonds. And it feels like against all odds, Leo, you are being pressed into a diamond. You're being pressed into something that's very sought after. And it's interesting because around this, there is ease and beauty and comfort. But there is definitely some sort of push that is happening for you this month. What else do we have for Leo? What else do we have for Leo? Show us clearly, please. We have the Tower in reverse. This does feel like some sort of perspective shift. Actually, Leo, I feel like I almost feel like you are catalyzing a tower moment for another person. Especially if someone did try to wrong you or work against you in some way, it ends up turning on them. I also feel like the Tower in reverse is you deciding enough is enough. There's something that's happening this month, Leo, maybe multiple moments, actually, because this could be in relationships, this could be in your career. It could even be with your finances, where you're just like, I can't do this anymore. I need something more stable. I need something that's more self-loving. And you're manifesting it. And kind of looking at the end of this month, we have Uranus going retrograde in the sign of Taurus. This could be this sort of perspective shift about your career or public image or the legacy you want to leave behind, what impact you want to have on the world. I'm actually getting a very interesting message. I'm literally hearing like, I don't want to do anyone's dirty work anymore. I'm not doing your dirty work anymore. You'll have to let me know in the comments if that resonates for any of you. Whoa, okay. You know, I think we've kind of said it all already, but we have the Eight of Cups. You walking away from situations that are no longer satisfying or fulfilling, or situations that don't work for you. And you're climbing this mountain, you're climbing something unknown to see what's on the other side. You are in pursuit of your happiness, the Nine of Cups. And it's interesting that we go from the 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, and now the 8 of Cups is here, because it's almost like this countdown or this returning of something, going back to a core essence for you, a core desire, getting back in touch with your heart. But I do feel like you are taking space for yourself, and by doing so, you are manifesting entirely new cycles with the Wheel of Fortune. You are very lucky this month, Leo, and I know that feels kind of strange given everything else that is going on, but it feels like there's this sort of friction that's actually helping you take a leap of faith or go on a new journey that is actually going to be much more abundant for you with the King of Pentacles. And very interestingly, this is Taurus energy, which again represents your midheaven, your 10th house, your public image, your career. You are becoming so much more abundant and solid. And really standing in your own power and your own sovereignty. We are also finishing off this month with a full moon in Pisces. And for you, this actually could really represent the end of karmic cycles. Something that is being revealed to you, some sort of secret. Tell us more about the full moon in Pisces on the 30th. And yes, we do have 2 full moons this month. Very, very packed here. I do also just want to say really quickly, the 22nd is also a date where there could be a lot of excess or overdoing. Maybe this is where there's this sort of burnout or enough is enough moment for you. It's very easy to have too much of a good thing on this, around this time as well, around the 22nd. But I really do feel like for you, you're being disillusioned in some way, especially about your worth and values. You're worth more than what other people are telling you. I feel like someone's been underpaying you. And you might be having like a conversation with a coworker or something and finding out that someone is making way more than you and they might have less experience or have worked for a shorter amount of time. And maybe that's where some of you are like, you know what? Nah, I deserve better than this. I'm not going to be backstabbed or mess around with. Tell me about this full moon in Pisces, please. Ace of Wands. Yeah, there's some sort of spark. There's this flash of clarity. I'm also getting, like, sexual awakening, interestingly, with this full moon for you. You know, finding something that sparks a lot of passion, or there's, like, a lot of chemistry between you and another person. But I'm really, again, hearing, like, self-love. And the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like there is this investment of some kind. And maybe some of you are investing, or there is an investment that is yielding something or growing very explosively. So there might be something with investing this month for you as well, or a previous investment that you made. I feel like you are just so magnetic this month, Leo, and you are attracting so many things that you want just by having this infectious energy of self-love. It is making you magnetic. And the more that you can enjoy yourself, enjoy being who you are, the more you are bringing in. The more abundance you're bringing in, the more love you're bringing in. Are there any final messages for Leo? Any final messages for Leo? The Hanged Man. This really does feel like a perspective shift. You're seeing something clearly. Interestingly, this is Pisces energy. I do feel like there is some sort of truth that is being revealed to you during this time, maybe something you are even intuiting. This Pisces full moon on the 30th is a really good time to connect with your intuition and to do some sort of divination practice. But I feel like however it is that it comes to you, there's just this breakthrough. And you're realizing how you might have kept yourself trapped or stuck in a situation. And even though other people might not have been valuing you, Leo, or seeing your worth, it's kind of the cliche that you didn't either. And that's why you allowed it to go on, or to occur, or to happen. But yeah, major self-love. There's this major transformation. I'm actually really excited for you this month, Leo, because I feel like this is a very important turning point in your life. You'll have to let me know in the comment section down below what is coming up for you, because I feel like there is just this kind of plot twist this month, or there is just this change for you that is really altering your trajectory. But yeah, I'll be very curious to hear it, and I'm so grateful for all of you who support this channel with your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. All of this does help this channel grow and helps me continue putting out these messages for all of you. You can find links in the description of this video for personal readings and distance Reiki sessions. You can book those on my website. And I have links for my other social media accounts as well. And I will see you in the next video. Take care, Leo, and have a happy and blessed August.